Welcome to the Single Dad's Cookbook Christmas Specials. And this episode is all about leftovers. Beautiful Christmas dinners been and gone, and if you're anything like me, you've made way too much and you've got bits and pieces left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a sandwich out of it, nice and simple. We're going to get a couple of frying pans on, get them nice and hot, because we're going to rejuvenate the filling. So pop in some roast potatoes. These were duck fat roast potatoes that I made. Get yourself a flat surface and you're just going to press them down in the frying pan. Now, two reasons for this. One, you're going to expand the surface area to get crispy bits on it. But two, it'll actually speed up the cooking process because you're not actually cooking all this again, you're just warming it up because it's already been cooked. So all you're doing there, into the small frying pan, put in some stuffing if you've got some. I'm putting in some honey glazed carrots in here as well, and then a mixture of shredded broccoli, bacon and peas that were braised in chicken stock, which are in previous videos, but will be a side that I use all the time now because they were absolutely gorgeous. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been with me since the beginning, I hope you had a great Christmas and I wish you all the best in the new year. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we can achieve next year. Oh, excuse me. So, into the frying pan goes the meat, and just be careful. You just want to, again, you want a little bit of colour on it, but all you're doing is you're just bringing it right back up to temperature. Once you've flipped it over, because you don't want to just leave it on the one side, you want to put over some cheese. Now, I'm just using regular red Leicester. It's a good melting cheese, and the reason for that is you want it to melt and become sticky and oozy, but it just gives a different texture. Now, the bread, I'm just using white bread. I've toasted it up to give it an extra crunch, and on here I'm just going to layer everything in. So the bottom layer, I'm just putting in the sides, if you will, just getting them in there red hot, so be careful. I'm just spreading them out just so that we've got a nice base layer on the sandwich. You can obviously construct the sandwich however you want it. If you've got cranberry sauce, get some cranberry sauce on there. Now I'm putting on the potatoes just to give that a nice solid middle layer, and then I'm putting on the meat, and you can see there the cheese has started to melt just ever so slightly, not excessive, but it just gives it an extra dimension. Pop that on there, and then again, if you're like me, you've got gallons of gravy, homemade gravy left over, drizzle the gravy all over, and there you have it. That is my Christmas leftover sandwich, which is great anytime, but it just uses some of the bits up, and you can use fancier bread, but I've not got any. So, as always, from my family to yours, I hope you had a great Christmas. I wish you all a happy new year. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And until the next time, Single Dad signing off.